All right, we are live. Welcome to Project 90. Um, Today we are going over helping people to figure out their personal finances. Project 90 is a movement to create a 90% literacy rate in financial literacy rate in America, just like with English literacy. So today's going to be just an abbreviated meeting, really just a conversation, to be honest. Um, and Mike, they want to see our pretty faces here, so we gotta give the folks what they want. But yeah, we're here to be able to break this down. We're gonna be very brief. Project 90 has a 15-point standard of what is financial literacy. So I'll let people look at that at their own time, but it is a 15-point standard. And we've partnered with MWR Financial because they are an excellent private company that has implemented this standard and beyond. And we're going to see that right now. So I'd like to jump into it. We have Pasha here with us as a guest, and we're just taking a look at this afresh, and we're trying to figure out how we can best utilize this in a real world practical application. So let's see here. You guys see that? Let me share my entire screen very briefly. We'll share the entire screen. Okay, there we go. So we're going to get going here. And we're going to take a look right here. So MWR, they're the private company that has implemented this standard here. And they're the ultimate cash flow company. So we're not talking about income, we're looking at cash flow. Cash flow is just like a river current is, let's track how much is coming in versus how much is going out. Let's look at the cash flow and how to increase that. And the overall strategy is dead simple. Three things in this order. The order matters. You want to increase your cash flow, so create cash flow from the money you already have. Secondly, you want to create some brand new cash flow. Okay, and that's gonna be through business income, preferably a home-based business for tax purposes. And also, then lastly, you want to multiply cash flow. That's when we get into the passive income through investments. We want to do it in that order because that's the most efficient path, and it's also the most practical and realistic path we can take. Okay, so our membership is a bundle, a package of financial services that everyday ordinary people can use in order to increase the cash flow. So for example, let's look at your existing income. Look at the money you have right now. We apply these in the proper order. And the first one is to reduce my taxes. Okay. And what that means is for a W-2 employee, we say we want to make sure you have $0 in your tax return, $0 in your tax return, so that you get that money, not at tax return time. You want that money in net pay. You want to increase your net pay by reducing withheld taxes so that you have that money throughout the year. So you can be productive with it, paying down debt, making interest off of it. We show you how to make a high return on investment on the money that you free up now. Don't wait till tax return time. You want to get zero. You want that money now. And we actually even show you how to make that money right now productive. So first order of business is you want to reduce those taxes. Debt, if you follow the bank's payment schedule on an existing debt, mortgages, car notes, what else? Any kind of debt, really, student loans, the bank will tell you how to pay the most interest on their payment schedule. We fix that. We show you through our web portal how to pay off your debts in record time so you pay the least amount of interest. Okay. And we actually pair that with a diversified cash flow account so you can actually make money as you're paying off debt. It sounds impossible, but people in finance, they figured this all out. We just give you access to their services and we tell you the order in which to use them. Lowering your bills, that's bill negotiation. We have professional bill negotiators who will negotiate to lower your bill. Okay, internet bill, electric, gas, insurance, TV. They lowered my cell phone, my internet bill, actually. And so basically, you get that in the membership. Your credit. There's a lot of errors on people's credit. It leads to a low credit score. It leads to higher interest rates. Um, Life is cheaper when you have a higher credit score. So we make sure that we help to raise your credit score by fixing any errors. And Pasha, you're here especially because of the keys to home ownership. And that's a rent to own program that's not based upon credit at all. As long as you have consistent payment history and consistent income, that's the basis by which we get you into a home. You have 3 years to close. They'll even give you the mortgage on your behalf if you can't get traditional financing. But remember, we're already fixing your credit in the process when you buy this, subscribe to this membership. Okay. Secondly, the second part of the uh, cash flow is multiplying it. Okay. So now that we've increased the cash flow from the money we already have, now we want to multiply it. And that looks like the private reserve account and the diversified cash flow account. We just mentioned that. And that's basically you can contribute it into, think of a savings account on steroids. The diversified cash flow account and savings account on steroids. It exceeds the rate of inflation with compound interest, the diversified cash flow account. And that's for using money frequently, as in within the next 30 days of putting it into this savings account on steroids, diversified cash flow account. The private reserve account is more long-term savings. Think about retirement savings. Think about college fund for children. The private reserve account, same benefits, contribute unlimited tax-free, take out unlimited tax-free. It gets interest, compound interest above inflation, tax-free. That's good for long-term savings. But your typical savings accounts like you're using right now, that's a diversified cash flow account. So you can access it quick within 30 days. We have land banking. Land banking is buying land in Southern California in the path of development. Basically, you buy it cheap, you sell it expensive. Land is a low risk investment, one of the most tried and true investments of all time. We're going to have the Olympics there in Southern California in LA in 2028. We have the land at wholesale price, 20 to 40% below market. We give exclusive access to this land so that people can get a return like 37% on average last year in particular. Here, these dates, these slides are a little out of date. Manage My Trades, that actually has been superseded by other components of our program, such as Trust My Assets. If you want to have privacy, if you want to have tax shelter, if you want to have asset protection, you need to have a trust that's in the jurisdiction of English common law. Most people, when they get a trust, it's made under statutory law. You want it under English common law. It makes all the difference in the world. It's the difference between having asset protection or not. Okay? And so we make sure we set people up with a proper trust. So you don't want trust fund babies. It's not for the rich, it's for everybody. And so we give you access to set up a proper trust under English common law. So that's the membership. All that comes in bundled together. We literally have an entire social media page of what people have done with their own personal lived experience, an entire social media page for what's been done with the membership. We have multiple millionaire residual income earners. We get to that in a second. We get paid referrals and it adds up quick. That's what that means. The average member cash flow increase of $2,000 a month. The cost you can see in the next slide is $150 a month. Average member cash flow increase is $2,000 plus a month. You do the math. You get a return on your investment month to month. And our retention rate is 62% as of February. We have high retention rate in this industry. Okay. And for people to take the trust but verify approach, we have 100% money back guarantee in 30 days. You use the membership faithfully. If in your first 30 days, I don't get a return on my investment, then you get a refund. Plain and simple. Okay. So again, like I said, $149.97, I'll call it $150. That will get you the membership, increasing your cash flow. That's making money with the money you already have, and multiplying your cash flow. Those are passive investments and protecting your investments. It sounds like a whole lot because it is a whole lot. And there's a particular order in which you need to execute this to get the maximum value. We'll get to that in just a moment. But this is the membership, okay? No setup fees, cancel any time. MWR stands behind their services. They're excellent. We have high retention because we deliver real value on a month-to-month basis. Now, if you remember, we said, okay, you talked about increasing cash flow on the left. You talk about multiplying cash flow on the right, but sandwiched there right in the middle, you say you got to create some cash flow so that your investments on the right comes from new created cash flow. Now, any business will do to create that new cash flow, as long as it's legal, ethical, and is making you money, okay? But not everybody can just find a business. And MWR very wisely created a system where they said, hey, to have a home-based business, get those tax deductions, you can start a business for $100 one time activation fee, one time. It's not monthly, that's one time. And now you have a legitimate tax compliant, IRS compliant, home-based business, paid referrals to the membership. That's how we make our money. So that's $249 one time for the one-time activation fee, and then it's just the membership fee of $150. Okay. So that's the system overall. Now, this opportunity, the creating the cash flow, is lucrative. $40 customer bonuses, $50 QFD, that's basically a business partner bonuses, momentum bonuses, 150 to 1500, leadership bonuses, unlimited through unlimited levels, weekly performance bonuses of 300, and the part I like the most is the $5 to 15,000 a week. Per day of a day, and that's a passive residual commissions off of the monthly memberships. They pay us right in this company, and so that is the full schedule. And I was just talking with Mike about making a documentary on my journey to the top of this compensation plan. Currently at $5 a day, on a run to $15,000 a day, and it's residual commissions off of increasing customer base because we get paid referrals, and it just keeps paying every day. So that is the MWR very brief overview. Okay. And people, we ask them, are they 2 or 1? 2 means, hey, let's just look at the membership. I want to increase and multiply my cash flow, and I want to create cash flow right now. 150 one time, or saying get all the above. Let's go ahead and get the membership, but also that one-time activation fee so I can start making money off of this powerful membership. That's the 249. That's the 149 monthly, and then the one-time $100 activation fee. So that's what we're looking at. Mike, you got any comments before I take a look at the back office here?
No, I think we're ready for the back office.
This. All right. So what it actually looks like. Okay. So some people get a little intimidated by this, but it really is top, left, right. Here's cash flow, multiply cash flow, that looks familiar. And you go from left to right, reduce my taxes, lower my bills, eliminate my debt, restore my credit, keys to home ownership. You go left to right and you fill it out. There's nothing to be afraid of. Basically, we upload our information. For example, reduce my taxes, you just upload 2 pay stubs and ask you questions. You see it spelled out right at the bottom. Okay. Initial questions, upload your documents, agent review. So just wait 24 business hours. And then they're going to have your W-4 ready for you. You send that to HR. Okay. And next paycheck, you're going to see that increase in your net pay. Okay. And at any point in time, you have a question, it says, got a question, ask the expert. You click on this, you ask your question. Right. So I asked this question: who do I give my W-4 to? I felt like a stupid question, but I can ask any question I want. I have unlimited access to CPAs and enrolled agents to answer any and all questions. The answer is you give it to your HR department. But I didn't know that at first, so I felt like I was asking a stupid question, but they were there to answer everything. Okay, so that's there's other something taxes. There's other things. There's a lot of this membership. On your bill, all you do is you click get started, right? And then it just takes you to Bill Shredder, or your home or business, your location, and then they start to upload. I won't go through it here right now. That's all it's doing, right? It's having you upload information and work on your behalf. Eliminate your debt. You type in all of your debts, the interest rates, and the balance, et cetera. And it will immediately tell you a detailed payment schedule to pay the minimum interest. This is where people pay nothing short of thousands or save nothing short of thousands of dollars. When we say restore my credit, this is where people get their credit report, and they upload that, and then any errors are fixed on your behalf by professionals. Okay, so that you can make sure that you can get that increase in your credit score. All right, keys to home ownership. That's what we were talking about before. This is the rent to own program, not based upon credit, but just upon consistent income history and payment history. Plain and simple. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Right? The portal, they made it so easy and intuitive to go through. Right? Increasing cash flow. When it comes to multiplying your cash flow. All right. Oh, okay, cool. I see the diversified cash flow account. I see the private reserve account. I see the land banking. I see the trust. I see it all. And there's information everywhere, videos, information to read about all of this. You just go through the portal. There's nothing to be intimidated about. You just go through it. Diversified cash flow is what you use immediately after you go through the eliminate my debt. Once you get that payment schedule, you schedule a consultation for the diversified cash flow account, learn how to go from debt to wealth, how to make money as you're paying off debt. It sounds impossible, but our experts show you how to do that. I'm not the expert. MWR Financial isn't even expert. MWR has found a team of experts who provide these various services. Private reserve account, as I mentioned before, long-term, think a long-term savings account. Diversified cash flow, it's like a short-term, regular use savings account. Land banking, right? We want to get land in Southern California, okay, as an investment, and then we're going to set up our trust, okay? Yeah. It's a lot. If it's not a lot, it's because it is a lot. 1, 2, 3. It's this is incredible for a price point of $150 a month. It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay. So this is what's available. This is why Project 90 Mega School, this is why we partner with MWR Financial, because you can't find this anywhere else. All of these financial services come under one package at a price point of $150 a month. That's unheard of. Period.
So, unbelievable.
Yeah. So folks, this is real. This is what's out there. I'm in it. I'm in it to serve the community. You know, so is Mike. Project 90 is when we do these podcasts, it's a little more oriented towards community-minded people. right? Meaning that, hey, I want 90% of my community to be financially literate. I want them using these type of services. Okay, cool, right? But why not get paid on referrals along the way? And they add up quick. They add up quick. So we want to inject wealth into the community. We want to increase cash flow in the community. This is the best tool out there by far. So that's why we use it. Show me a better tool, I'll use it. I haven't seen anything even close, remotely close. So on this podcast, we welcome any and all challengers, if you will. You want to know your price point, you want to know what's in your package. And if you're not forthright with that, that tells a story. We're forthright. $150 a month, $100 one time to be in the business. You get these, 13, 14 services all in one package. So I'm ready to get going. I don't know about you, Mike. You got anything else to say?
I love it. I love it. I mean, lately what's been happening, there are a lot of people that are playing at the top of their game. And so there's an old saying that says, if you can't beat them, join them. And so they've been joining us. They've been bringing their skill sets to us, and we're just getting stronger and stronger. It's getting to the point now where it almost seems unbelievable that you can get all this value for $150 a month. What? I mean, there was a client that came on yesterday, and he was saying when he came into this, I guess he's been in about a month now, and he's actually been able to save more money and make more money from this $150 investment than he has. I think he has about $500,000 in property. And so he's making more and saving more with this $150 investment than he is with all that real estate. It's incredible.
Right. So folks, we know that we know what's been going on with the banks. We know what the situation is, inflation and the general climate of the economy. To me, it's a no-brainer. That's my opinion. But to me, it's a no-brainer. If people have any quote unquote doubts, look at the history of the company. Been around for 4 years. Look at the track record. That should tell you everything you need to know.
And I love it what you're doing, Jerome. You're going to be giving some of the newer people an opportunity to come in here and share their story, share their journey, so people can actually see it from just everyday, ordinary people just coming in, people not without any sales skills or any particular skill set. These are just people that just work 9 to 5, and they've been able to come in here, reduce their taxes, lower their debt, improve their credit, and they're going to be able to share their journey. And that's going to attract even more people to this particular membership.
Oh yeah. So stay tuned. We're gonna continue to open this up. We're gonna have guests on here from people of all walks of life, and we're just gonna talk about specific scenarios and how to use these 14 different services, how to use them in what order to solve real world problems. That's what we're gonna do.
Absolutely.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to share it with the world so that everybody else can benefit. This isn't the membership is exclusive, but access to the membership is not exclusive. It's equal opportunity for everyone. So with that, I think we're good. Look forward to next week on the podcast. We're going to continue to help folks. And with that, over and out.
Let's go. Let's grow.
All right.